The causes and cure for anxiety. Finding the path to peace. Anxiety is an almost universal human experience, whether it manifests as a fleeting moment of worry or a persistent, overwhelming fear. It can affect our lives in profound ways. In today's fast-paced, constantly connected world, anxiety seems to be more common than ever. But what are the real causes behind this emotional turmoil? And more importantly, how can we find a lasting relief? Let's explore the roots of anxiety and uncover the steps we can take to cure or at least manage it effectively. The causes of anxiety. Anxiety doesn't stem from a single source. Rather, it arises from a mix of factors, often unique to each individual. Yet, understanding the common causes helps us better recognize its grip on our lives. 1. Biological factors. Our bodies are wired for survival. Anxiety can be traced to the body's fight or flight response, a mechanism that has kept humans alive for thousands of years. When we perceive a threat, our brain releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. While this is helpful in the face of immediate danger, in modern life, the stress response can be triggered by non-threatening situations like work deadlines or social pressures. In some cases, genetic predispositions and chemical imbalances in the brain may also contribute to chronic anxiety disorders. 2. Environmental stressors. The environment we live in significantly affects our mental health. Overcrowded cities, financial struggles, job insecurity, and social media pressures can all intensify feelings of anxiety. Traumatic experiences, whether recent or from childhood, can also lay the groundwork for anxiety to take hold. When we experience ongoing stress without relief, our minds and bodies become more susceptible to anxious thoughts. 3. Lifestyle factors. Our daily habits play a huge role in our mental well-being. Lack of sleep, poor diet, overuse of caffeine, alcohol, or stimulants, and a sedentary lifestyle can cause or worsen anxiety. When we neglect our basic needs, our bodies and minds struggle to maintain balance, which can increase feelings of anxiousness. 4. Unresolved emotional issues. Anxiety often thrives on suppressed or unresolved emotions. Fear of failure, feelings of inadequacy, and buried grief or trauma can manifest as anxiety. Without addressing the root causes of these emotions, they can fester and show up in anxious behavior, robbing us of peace. 5. Perfectionism and unrealistic expectations. Living in a culture that glorifies achievement and success can trigger anxiety, particularly for those who hold themselves to impossible standards. The pressure to be perfect or to always be on can create a cycle of constant worry and fear of not measuring up. Unrealistic expectations, whether imposed by ourselves or society, often breed anxiety when we inevitably fall short. The cure for anxiety. While anxiety can feel insurmountable at times, it is important to remember that it is manageable and in many cases curable. The journey to healing is deeply personal, but there are universally effective strategies for dealing with anxiety. 1. Self-awareness and mindfulness. The first step to curing anxiety is understanding it. Anxiety often feeds on uncertainty and lack of control. By practicing mindfulness and self-awareness, we can tune into our thoughts and emotions without being overwhelmed by them. Mindfulness techniques such as prayer, meditation, or simply being present in the moment help calm the mind and give us clarity in understanding our triggers. 2. Physical activity. The connection between physical and mental health is undeniable. Regular exercise releases endorphins, natural mood elevators, and reduces the levels of stress hormones like cortisol. Whether it's a brisk walk or intense cardio, movement is medicine for the anxious mind. Physical activity not only provides an outlet for tension, but also strengthens our ability to cope with stress over time. 3. Healthy lifestyle choices. Adequate sleep, balanced nutrition, and reducing stimulants like caffeine and alcohol are essential. A diet rich in whole foods, especially those that support brain health, can help stabilize moods and reduce anxiety. Hydration and rest are also key components in keeping anxiety at bay. 4. Challenging perfectionism. One of the biggest drivers of anxiety is the need to be perfect. Learning to embrace imperfection is a powerful antidote. Let go of the belief that you need to achieve flawless results and practice self-compassion. Celebrate progress over perfection. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes. Take breaks and ask for help. Life isn't about always winning. It's about learning and growing from every experience. 5. Connection and support. Anxiety often thrives in isolation. Sharing your feelings with trusted friends, family, or a therapist can provide relief. Human connection is a powerful remedy. Talking through your fears or simply knowing you're not alone can reduce feelings of anxiousness. Support groups and therapy are excellent spaces to explore the root causes of anxiety and work towards healing. 6. Spiritual practices and gratitude. For many, spiritual practices provide a sense of purpose and peace. Prayer, meditation, or simply connecting with nature can ground us in the present and remind us that there is more to life than our immediate worries. Developing a gratitude practice, acknowledging the positive aspects of your life, helps shift your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. Gratitude can reframe your mindset, easing anxious thoughts. You will be fine. You will be fine.